So carrying on. We have this time change section. So what happens in the song is we've got our intro, and our intro plays, and then our intro repeats at the second verse, and we've got our intro, we've got our verse, which is our EBO thing that we talked about, and then we have that arpeggiated rhythm, and then we have that chorus thing that we did. Those all repeat, you know, and then we come into the time change movement, the section right before the right as the solos come in. And so what I'm doing at this point, I'm centering around this B minor voicing, or this B voice. I keep calling it minor because the song's in minor, but we're not actually throwing the third in directly. But essentially you've got this octave happening here. So your B, first finger's on the 4th string, 9th fret, and then your pinky goes onto the 2nd string, 12th fret, and then your 3rd finger comes in on the 11th fret of the 3rd string. And that's just a B minor scale right there. So it's B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, and B. So those are the notes that are being used in this. And the rhythm is a pretty straight 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And like I say, because of time and interest and all that, I won't be going through this exactly note for note. But a couple of things that I want you to notice about this is this rhythm stays the same, my picking stays the same. I'm using alternate pickings on this, and so when I'm skipping strings, I'm hitting those with upstrokes sometimes and downstrokes sometimes. And it's pretty heavily muted. And so my palm is on the strings hard, on these lower strings to kill them. And then I'm still throwing a little bit of mute in on that, on those higher notes. And the other thing, people ask me when I show this, how come I just don't play it all on the 2nd string? How come I just don't play it all up here? One reason is just because I don't want to. I don't prefer the sound of this open B. I had a guitar teacher by the name of Chris Hunter that I took from when I was a wee lad, and he would often say that fretted notes sound better than open strings, open notes. And for me, this just has a little bit more attitude. It also has a lot more control. You're able to control the string, the note, a lot more from here. So I don't mind doing the string skipping on it. There, I mean, I also can, when I need to, I can add vibrato on it and things like that. If you wanted to do it off of the 2nd string, and do it that way, then that's great. I'd just be impressed if anybody actually took the time to learn it, honestly. But that's my reasoning, and I just feel like there's a little bit more control here. So this carries on, and then the band, the bass and drums, come back in just on a really slow, actually a slow kind of quarter time feel while that's playing. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sure if I remember the chords that go on behind there. The Barbie plays it on bass, and trust me, it's really cool. But that's that section. Now, in the studio version of the recording, I've got a harmony guitar in there that I recorded as well. I recorded that live with another section. I dubbed that over. I don't remember what those harmony parts are. If anybody actually takes the time to learn it, then great. I hope you can post it. But when, like I say, we play it as a three-piece, and so there's the rhythm guitar that's going on behind it, and then there's a harmony part that comes in as well that plays off the other side. So the main riff is just right out in here. So that concludes that section, and what we'll be talking about next is the actual dual-esque lead solo part. Thanks a lot.